Hi, this is Nicky and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey of love and living from an open heart and following the voice or the sound of our soul, the voice of our soul, which is all about going on an inwards journey. And today, the guidance that I'm going to ask for is from the two decks that I've been, Native Spirit is going to be for today, Native Spirit and the Power of Love, because we are here to shift our vibration upwards. We're here to rise. We're here to be a pillar of light, and that is being centered and grounded and anchored into the intent. Because everything, when I first went on my healing path, I realized that, you know, it's all about intent. As long as we wake up, you know, that's why in all of the sessions that I do, I have the intent for all of the healings to go for everyone involved's highest good. And then you can trust, you know, that everything is happening as it should be. And you can trust and have faith in whatever does happen is happening for your highest good. And so with that, I'm going to put the same intent for this reading, and I'm going to have the intent for it goes out to all of the people that need to hear this message. So, and then trust that it is going to the right people, because we have Spirit looking over us. So we have our spiritual support team with us, and I'm just spiritual support team to help with the Twin Flame Collective, grounding these spiritual connections into the physical, to help to elevate the vibration on planet Earth. Please be with us now. So let's have a look. What is the message for today to help us? And it is this, the trickster. It's the fox. So, and the fox is, interestingly, I have foxes in my garden. And the other day I had two foxes that came and they literally sat and curled up like cats in the garden they were, you know, basically they were so not fearful at all. And my dog Bowie was going crazy, and they just sat there and just looked, and we're just like, no, we're fine. We're just looking. So the fox spirit always, when you see the fox, always ask the fox spirit animal to be with you, to help you and your twin come in, to come home, basically. So things are not as they seem. Something that seems bad may in fact be good, and vice versa. Don't take everything at face value. Look beneath the surface. Exactly what I was saying at the beginning. It's a journey. The Twin Flame journey is all about a journey into your own soul. And through that journey of going into your own soul, it will expand into the soul journey of you and your twin, because you have been bound together for eternity. And you came here you have a soul contract together. So the Native Spirit wants to say, this card encourages you to try to find humor or gentle amusement in seemingly difficult situations. I mean, so I always say my messages go from one to the next. Yesterday, I was saying how Spirit has a crazy dark sense of humor sometimes, because it gave us the patience card. And whenever I see the patience card, I'm like, yeah, very funny. Because with these connections, then they're a long time. It's not a sprint. It's not a marathon. It's an ultra marathon. And with that, you've got to really, really dig deep and go into the parts of yourself that you probably didn't want to look at. But that's the journey of discovering who you are as a soul. That's the awakening path. That's what we're here to do if you have chosen to wake up to your twin flame path. So the Spirit wants you to know that in indigenous traditions, there is the concept of the tricksters. In Native American traditions, the trickster is often depicted as a wily coyote, but sometimes the trickster is a human called a heoka. There is a light-hearted, fun aspect of the trickster, but there's also the caution to tread carefully because things are not always as they seem. So be discerning. Notice that's the card that we got yesterday. Discern your own truth, right? It's so easy, again, on these connections to grab onto something that somebody said to you. If you've gone to for a reading or, you know, all of these things, because we're constantly wanting to have validation. But actually be discerning, because it's only your own truth that knows what is the right for you. And sometimes listening to someone else can send you so off kilter and send you down this track of a rabbit hole of like fear and anxiety and everything. And so it's so important to really discern for your own truth. So what appears to be good opportunity may in fact not be. The wonderful aspect of this card, choosing you, is that it offers the opportunity to step out of the old, outmoded ways of perceiving yourself. The trickster allows you to see yourself in an entirely new way and asks you to step out of old routines and habits that might be keeping you stagnant. So, stepping out of the old routines and habits, doing something totally different, you know, basically mixing it up. So the journey is, it might sound very strange, but the easiest way to activate the energy of this card is to howl like a coyote. If you can, it's even better to do it during the light of the full moon. This breaks up stagnant energy and brings in fresh vitality. So I went for a full moon swim in Brighton, and it was so funny because I wasn't expecting it, but there were like so many people. And when they get in the water, they were all howling at the moon. And, you know, I might do these things on my own quite a lot, but it was just so funny to have like literally hundreds of people doing it. It was just, it was quite an experience. So that is what the power of doing it collectively. The power of doing it collectively makes you, there is a real shift happening. There is a real shift happening on this planet. There are so many people that are waking up and doing all sorts of like little things in groups, in communities. And I had a person from the channel contact me yesterday, and she's doing a healing group with some people. And there's all of these like little pockets of people all over the world, you know, doing their little bits. When I do these videos, I have a pink globe light. And for me, when I started doing the Reiki, I would put the planet in a pink bubble. And I still do. A pink bubble of healing. And I asked for the planet to be healed and to be lifted up and to rise. Yeah, so we are all doing our little bits. And that's a lovely thing, right? That's what the power of love does. Gratitude. Yeah, being grateful. I'm so grateful that I find out about all of these things that you're doing in all of different places all over the world. It's amazing. So that you fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. So remembering that every single thing that comes to us, good, bad, ugly, indifferent, it's all learning. So we have to be grateful for it. So the gratitude card is this. When you live in gratitude, you are acknowledging to the universe your appreciation for every event that occurs in your life. Be thankful for each experience, whether you label it good or bad, because without it, you will not evolve. Granted, heartbreaking things happen in this physical dimension, but if you look upon them as lessons to learn, as opposed to misfortunes inflicted on you, you glimpse the bigger picture. Everything can be a gift. As you consciously experience gratitude, you are mindful that even the simplest aspects of your life are wondrous and miraculous. With this outlook, your focus is placed on abundance consciousness, not on lack. As you acknowledge source energy, you expand your awareness and come to realize that you are part of something much larger than yourself, and that every moment is precious. Well, I second that. So let's have a look. We are going to read 59 because that was on page 59. So we're going to read 59, and it is book 4. You have to believe in your dreams. Believe that when you make a wish, it is your soul and our soul pulling you towards our destiny. It is our journey to follow the light, to experience the true light of God, the Creator, the love energetic force that makes all our hearts beat. It is not myth, it is not fantasy, it is real. The drumbeat of our hearts are beating for a reason, because the call to our souls is getting louder and louder. Our mission is calling us home. We are all being called home. The Mother, Father, Love Ship is ready to set sail. Oh, I love it. And I'm going to read 60 as well, because it was on 2 pages. So you are the one. You are the light and power center of our soul. You hold the key. The secret is within you. You hold the codes for us to come together. But only you can only see, feel, sense the codes when you are fully in the light. The light is the activation, and the light is love. So remember to always stay in the light of your soul. You'll know when you step out of the light, because you start to question as soon as you do that. Stop yourself and step fully into the light. Right, and that is so true. Like, you do feel yourself. I mean, I can certainly feel it when I've like dipped out and I have like not been working on, you know, my frequency, vibration, basically. And I feel it, definitely. It's like it says, you dim your light switch, and then you're like, no, got to get back in it, got to do daily practice. It is not, like I said, you know, training for an ultra marathon, an ultra marathon. It's not for the faint-hearted. So keep on going. There we go. That's the message for today. I really hope that helps. As always, if you would like to have healings, readings, channelings, or to get any of my books, all of these are available on Amazon, and they are an incredible way to lift up your vibration, to get messages, to get synchronicity, to increase that dial. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow. Take care. Bye.